Hey guys, it's Ian. Welcome to Manflow Yoga. In this quick routine, we're going to be working on your active shoulder mobility. So this is a combination of strengthening for your upper back while opening up the muscles in your shoulders. So we're going to work a lot on internal rotation of your shoulders. We're going to work on getting your arms overhead as far back as possible. And we're also going to throw in some thoracic mobility, so mid and upper spine work as well. I do recommend you have a block and possibly a strap for this. And if you have resistance bands, then you can use those as well for the first portion of this. We're going to get started with some horizontal rows just to warm up your upper back. So if you have resistance bands, you're going to hold the bands out in front of you like here. Tension would be further away from you. And you're just going to work on squeezing your elbows back, pulling the shoulder blades together, and keeping the shoulders down. So inhaling out, and then exhaling, squeezing as far back as you can. Elbows stay toward one another, shoulder blades pull together, and notice my shoulders are down. They're not up, shrugged up near my ears like this. And then just do a few more of these. Inhaling out, exhaling, squeezing back, pulling the shoulder blades together, engaging all the muscles in your upper back. Three more. And again, be careful here to keep the shoulders down and keep the elbows in tight. Okay, from here we're going to go to vertical pull downs. So arms are up, squeeze the arms back as far as they'll go, stand up nice and tall, squeeze your butt, and then as you exhale, pull down, elbows pull down toward the hips, keep the shoulders pulling back, so shoulder blades together, and then elbows down toward the hips so you feel your lats engaged, your pull-up muscles. Back up, inhale, squeeze the arms back, exhale, pull down. So you're doing your best to keep your arms behind your back here. So someone in a pull-up, you're going to come slightly further forward with your hands, like you're pulling your hands toward the front of your chest. I want you here to squeeze your arms back as far as you can, and then as you're squeezing back, pull your shoulders down, pull the elbows toward the hips. So we're working on kind of your end range of motion here. Three more of these. Avoid arching your back. That's cheating. So your abs should feel like you're doing a plank. Tailbone reaches down. Again, not arching your back. One more. Okay, and then release. Okay, so we've got your upper back muscles warm, chest is open up a little bit. Now I want you to grab a block, hold the block overhead, and take it into a chair pose. Feet can be 6 inches apart or toes touching. Make sure that your back is flat here, so you should feel your abs tightening up. You don't want to puff your chest out and aim your chest forward. Rather, aim it slightly down. And with your block, press it firmly between your hands and squeeze it up as high as it will go. As you exhale, squeezing further back. Keep the shoulders down, palms pressing together. 3 more breaths here. Arms squeezing back, shoulders down, arms locked out. Also working on core and hips here. 1 more breath. Squeeze back. And then release. All right, nicely done. Now we're going to work on some overhead mobility and some internal rotation in the shoulders. So I want you to start reaching your right arm up as high as you can, squeezing it back. Avoid arching your back. As you exhale, squeeze further back. And then as you inhale, bring your hand behind you, press it back as you exhale, keeping the shoulder neutral. Don't let your shoulder turn down or internally rotate or kind of come down or impinge. And then pushing your hand back, I want you to bring your hand toward your left hip, but keep that shoulder open, pressing that hand back, and then lift it up your back as high as you can as you exhale. All right, inhale, bring it back up. All the way, squeeze your arm back. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, push back. Bring the arm across your back as you inhale. Exhale, lift it up as high as you can, keeping the shoulder in a neutral position here. 3 more of those. Push back. Inhaling down. Exhale, push your palm toward the back, keep your chest open. Inhale the arm across. And then as you exhale, squeeze it up your back, keep the chest open, shoulder pulled down and back, shoulder blade pulling in. Couple more. So this is challenging. Your face should be contorted here because you're exerting maximum effort. And as we go through this, I want you to keep that shoulder in the neutral position. Don't cheat yourself. Don't let that shoulder round down and in. Keep it pulling back. And there should be a little bit of progression as you're doing this. Your body should kind of learn and open up a little more. I should turn my phone off. All right, and then back up, last time. And release the hand. All right, shake that out. So that was the right arm. We're gonna go to the left arm now. So again, starting, squeezing the arm up and back. Exhale, squeeze it back, go as far back as you can. Avoid puffing your chest out. Don't arch your back. Keep your sternum aiming straight forward. Neutral spine. Bring it down. Pull the shoulder blade in. Push your palm back. Bring your hand behind your right hip. Exhale, lift it up, squeeze higher. She doesn't like that I'm working hard. And then bring it back up. Squeeze the arm back. And then coming down. So if you see my hand on my stomach here and kind of on my chest area, what I'm doing there, and do this on your own pace, what I'm doing there is making sure that I'm not arching my back. It's kind of my way of checking in with my technique and making sure that I'm not cheating. It's really easy to cheat here if you round that shoulder in and if you arch your back while you're doing this. Makes it seem like you're working deeper into your shoulders and really you're just moving your spine. So try not to cheat yourself. Check in with your technique constantly. Two more of these. And these are, again, they're really intense and you might not be able to do it like you see me doing here. If you can't get your arm all the way across your back, you're just going to do your best. And if you can't lift it up the back, then I want you to pull the shoulder blade down and back and just hold it there and try to get your body used to it. Last one. All right, and then up and back, squeeze. All right, and then release. Okay, that was challenging. You should be sweating right now. If you're not really pushing yourself. Okay, we're gonna go into a high lunge, and we're gonna work on thoracic mobility here, so twist. So don't worry about how deep you get into the lunge, just get into a nice comfortable lunge, legs squeezing toward one another, abs are tight, lower back is flat, so maybe bending the back knee if you need to. Bring your hands behind your neck, interlace the fingers, pull your elbows back as much as you can, and pull the shoulder blades together and down. Take a deep breath in, As you exhale, push the back of your head into your hands and twist toward the right, keeping your hips squared forward. 5 more of those. Again, keeping the hips squared forward here, don't cheat yourself. All right, and then release and switch sides. So stepping your right leg back now into that lunge, making sure that your abs are tight, tailbone reaches down, glutes are tight, spine neutral, not arching your back. Bring your hands behind your neck. This time interlace whatever thumb was below you or at the bottom of your neck. Switch it so that the other thumb is below you now. So just flip your grip. And then as you exhale, twisting. And again, it does help to push the back of your head into your hands. That's just going to add a little more neck strengthening, which is great for your posture and great for getting rid of pain in your shoulders, as well as your neck. 3 more. Going a little bit deeper every time, but keeping the hips squared forward, not cheating yourself. Okay, and then release. Okay, nice job. From here, we're going to do arms overhead to reaching your hands back. So kind of like what we're doing with that hand reaching up your back, but a little less of the internal rotation now, more working on getting the arms back and scapular stability. So start with your feet about 6 inches apart. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, push them back as far as they'll go. Inhale, bring your hands down, and then push your palms back as you exhale as far as you'll go. 10 of those. Inhaling up, exhaling to push back, inhaling down, shoulder blades together, and exhaling, push back. All right, keep this up at your own pace. And I know I said 10, but this is a lot, so we're going to just go to 5 here. Sometimes it's better to do lower reps just because you're going to have better quality reps. If you know that you're doing 5 reps instead of 10, you'll make the 5 reps count instead of doing 10 reps and maybe not pushing yourself as hard as you can. Last one. All right, and then release. Okay, really nice job there. We've got a couple more. I'm gonna have you put your hands on the wall, and we're gonna work on lifting your hands away from the wall. If you don't have a wall, you can also do this in a child's pose position. So I'll show you how to do that with the child's pose. Don't know why I said like there. I will show you how, not like how. So in your child's pose with your hands on the blocks, forehead relaxed, hips back toward your heels, weight in your hips. Take a big inhale, get ready. And as you exhale, without turning your torso at all, squeeze your right arm away from the ground as high as you can. And then bring it back down, switch sides. As you exhale, squeeze the left arm up. All right, 5 to each side. Again, squeezing up as high as you can without turning your torso. Keep your head relaxed, neck neutral.
You might notice that your arms are getting a little bit higher with each rep. That's good. Keep pushing yourself. One more to each side. All right, nice job.
And then just for your reference, if you want to do that on the wall, you're going to do something really similar, down dog on the wall pretty much, except instead of using the block and getting on your knees into a child's pose position, you're just going to be standing and squeezing the arms up and away, like so. But continue to make sure that you're not arching your back as you're doing that. All right, and then final exercise, we're going to work on getting your hands behind your back and reaching your fingers toward one another. This is a really great exercise, but again, just like all the other ones, I want you to make it intense. Almost done. This is the last one. Start with your arms along your sides, palms facing your body. Work on rolling your shoulders back and down, and then bend the elbows. Squeeze your elbows back like you're doing a row. This is going to be long, one long rep here. So elbows squeeze back as far as you can, and then start squeezing your elbows in tight to your body, like you're hugging something between your elbows behind your back. And as you exhale, bring the elbows even further back, elbows even tighter in. So I'm working on getting my chest as open as possible here, squeezing the elbows back, and then in tight toward one another. So my upper back should be completely engaged by now. I want to make sure that I'm not doing anything weird with my chest. So try to avoid arching your back here. Keep the ribs drawn in, spine neutral. And then I want you to reach your hands back and start pressing your palms toward one another while keeping the shoulder blades pulling toward one another as well. We've got about 30 more seconds left in this exercise. Just breathe through it and do your best. Notice that as I'm doing this, my shoulders are still pulled down and back. I'm not letting my shoulders round in. Ten more seconds. Last 5 seconds. Hands getting even closer now. Shoulders still up in 3, 2, 1. And release. Whew. All right, and then shake that out. Great job on that. So that was our active shoulder mobility routine. It came at just around, not sure of the time, I'm gonna guess it's definitely less than 20 minutes. So pretty manageable, but again, super intense. Mobility work when you're doing passive stretching, it's different. You should be working on relaxing the body and really utilizing your breath to work deeper. Here, in this active mobility exercises, we're still using the breath. It's really important, right? I'm breathing constantly as I'm doing this. I'm using my exhale to go deeper into it, but there isn't really a relaxation element to this. It's very intense work. It requires a ton of mindfulness, and which is cool about this because this mindfulness that you develop while doing this workout will also translate over into all the other things that you do. All right, that's it, guys. Less than 20 minutes. If you have shoulder issues and you're trying to work on them, this is exactly the type of stuff you need to do. If this was your first time doing this workout and it didn't go as well as you hoped, that's fine. You're gonna get better as you do it. It's also a really good idea to find what you're not good at and work on that, because those are huge areas of opportunity. When you find something you're not good at, you know that that's a way to help make you stronger. So keep doing this kind of stuff, and you'll see progress as long as you're being consistent with it. Thanks for sticking around. I want to invite you to join me for my free 7-day challenge, Beginners Yoga for Men. 7 workouts, 7 days to help hold you accountable, to help you learn yoga and feel the results of your workouts. I'm also going to give you a free gift when you sign up, a head and neck essentials routine, 25 minutes to help your shoulders, your neck, your head feel great and relieve stress. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, and I hope to see you on my challenge.